In fact, my uncle was a fanatic. He did not allow me to go to any other church, no Baptist or Catholic. He was truly a fanatic. So I made up my mind when I got to be a grown-up, I'd find out about other religions, because I knew they were there. But as long as I was under his roof, it was no way. So so I was very religious, so whatever I did, you know, I always knew right was on my side. I always knew segregation was wrong. But we were under laws that said segregation was okay. But I knew in my household that segregation was wrong, and we were taught we had to learn more than anybody else in order to survive in the segregated society. And that's what we did. We did it. We learned more. We had to be better than. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how we were brought up.
So did you feel like you needed to be integrated into these schools?
No, I never felt that. I always felt the education I was receiving in the segregated schools was good. But I just thought we were being cheated. And they were not giving us the best in America. And they still have not.
Right.
They've not done that. And I doubt if they ever will without strong opposition.
So is this why you went down to Belglades?
No, my mother remarried, and her husband got a job in Belglade as a teacher. So the whole family moved to Belglade.
Okay, so it didn't have anything to do with how you were treated in Quincy or anything like that?
No. But my real father was they ran him out of Quincy because he was an independent young man who had his own business. He had to leave, but I didn't know that at that time.
Right.
He went to Miami, and then Miami is where he died.
Okay, what kind of business was it, if you don't mind me asking?
No, of course not. He was a cook. He always had a restaurant, and that's what he did. He was a cook.
And this was during the early 1940s?
We left Quincy like 1949, and my father was already in Miami in the fort. He probably left in 48 or something, 47, and he worked for somebody else as a cook, and eventually he got his own business, own restaurant and nightclub, and his own apartment houses. He did that in Miami. He had a chance to do that in Miami where he had no chance. Although he did it, but they ran him out. He had a business in Quincy, a nightclub, a restaurant combination, a little house next to the club, but they ran him out uptown.
So would that be like a local incident that you would be recalling with your father getting ran out of Quincy because of like the non-cooperation between the two races?
No, you're asking me. I was too little, but racism caused my father to leave Quincy, Florida. That I know was a fact. And the quality of life was better in Miami, Florida than it was in Quincy, Florida. Quincy, Florida is known for lynching. So more people were lynched in Quincy, Florida, I believe, than in the whole of the United States.